If you make a good bike, it's still a good bike 5 years later, 10 years later. I see them out on the trail, I'm like, yeah, you know. So it's pretty different than some stuff that just kind of gets ground into dust and it's gone, you know. At Ibis, we make high-end bicycles. A lot of the frames are made out of carbon fiber at our main factories. In Asia, for a long time, we were doing 100% QC. Every single frame that came in, most companies would say, oh, we have to send this back, but that's so wasteful. We are kind of hands-on, so we just would repair any of the problems with the frames ourselves. So the natural progression felt like, well, we should just make our own frames. We did a pilot program. We made one size of one model. It was successful, so we're like, okay, the next step is we're gonna do a whole model, all the sizes, and we're gonna do higher production. It's a big jump. We bought this building and we started getting ready to do that. Since the labor here is more than 5 times as expensive as our main factories, we really have to manage our time spent. If we're gonna make bikes here, what would we change? Let's make it as energy efficient as we can while bringing like super high levels of quality to everything. And most places use giant platen presses that are heated, just pouring energy to make the system work. We eliminated that whole machine and we just focused on the tool, and we made the tool self-heated. We can be really accurate with the temperature that we're curing at. We've got a frame that looks so good right out of the tool that we can do it in about an hour versus what would typically be more close to a day. That was a big improvement in energy as well. Once you figure out you've got spare electricity, you're like, oh, how can I spend it? We wanted to build a system on the roof that would more than cover our usage in the building. I had a good experience in the past. Allterra had helped me with maintaining my older system at my house. I was emboldened by that to take on this relatively large project, and I trusted that it would go well. Even though we were in the middle of an incredibly challenging year last year, they pulled it off. This is actually one of the high points of the year, is getting this installed and running.